Lewis Hamilton has been told to suck it up and get on with it by Simon Jordan as discussion of retirement continues to gather pace. The F1 star missed out on the title last weekend to Max Verstappen. Since then, talk of him potentially quitting the sport has arisen. Hamilton went into last weekend's F1 decider with Verstappen level on points with the Red Bull star. Yet while the Stevenage-born racer led for the majority of the race, he was pipped to the prize in the closing stages. It was a crushing defeat for Hamilton, and despite Mercedes' best attempts to get the verdict overturned, Verstappen has since been confirmed as the sport's newest championship. Now, speculation is mounting that Hamilton could be about to quit. The Mercedes star has a year left on his contract with the Silver Arrows, having signed a new contract with them earlier this year. But earlier this week, Mercedes chief Toto Wolff threw Hamilton's career into doubt by claiming they'd discussed retirement after the events of Abu Dhabi. He said, "I would very much hope Lewis continues racing because he is the greatest driver of all time. As a racer, his heart will say I need to continue because he's at the peak of his game. But we have to overcome the pain that was caused upon him on Sunday. He is a man with clear values." Many are now discussing the possibility of Hamilton walking away from F1 after a glittering career where he's won 7 titles. Yet TalkSport pundit Jordan has now chimed in, delivering a brutal verdict on the 36-year-old. "I am not in the camp that particularly cares whether Lewis Hamilton wants to race on," Jordan told TalkSport. "He's won 7 world championships. If he wants to race, race. If he doesn't, don't. If he wants to right a wrong, the best way to right a wrong is to suck it up and get on with it. There are far greater travesties and far greater injustices in the world than Lewis Hamilton not winning an 8th F1 championship. I find it difficult to understand why this would be a discussion that needs to be mooted by him. Hamilton has a point to prove now he's fallen from his perch. The best sportsmen over the years respond to tragedy by bouncing back, with the Brit previously doing so in the past. He lost out on glory to Sebastian Vettel in 2013 but responded by winning the title 2 years in a row. And he achieved 4 straight title triumphs after Nico Rosberg beat him to the prize in 2016. Rosberg himself has recently opened up on the prospect of Hamilton walking away from the sport he loves so much. But the German thinks the Brit will give it another crack next year. "It was heartbreaking for him, absolutely, because up until 4 laps from the end he was almost certain to be world champion," he said. Then with this change of procedure or whatever you want to call it, suddenly he lost the world championship. It was tough, it was extremely tough. But of course I do count on him being back on the grid next year and fighting to get back that world championship that kind of got taken away from him in a way." He then added, "I do hope that Lewis and Max will go at it again next year. Of course I'm not the guy to be saying that because I also disappeared into the distance after I won a title, so it really wouldn't be fair to say that. It was just so amazing, those 2 guys. Lewis used to be, or is, the best wheel-to-wheel racer, and here comes Verstappen who is really taking it to him in wheel-to-wheel racing and sometimes even being better. It's incredible to see their skill and to watch them go at it."